So the reason why you're here, you want to know, you want to learn how to throw an axe in terms of indoor axe throwing. And the reason I have to say that, to specify that, is there's different types of axe throwing. There's tomahawk throwing, there's big axe throwing, there's hatchet throwing, and knife throwing. So there's folks that are very, very passionate about this sport, or their variety, their taste, flavor of the sport, as you can say. So what I'm going to show you is indoor axe throwing, which is done from about 12 to 15 feet, and it's a single rotation style throwing, and we're going to do so with our larger S-Wing. This is a very common axe or hatchet for some of you out there that is relatively easy to use. It can be thrown two-handed or one-handed. I'm going to show you both. Now, the key thing here is, ladies and gents, is to not throw it incredibly hard. Believe it or not, that's exactly what you do not want to do. So ladies, if you're watching this, no pressure, but you guys just happen to be very good at this. Gentlemen, sorry. The ego thing, I think it kind of gets in our way. We want to get in here, we want to throw this thing like a behemoth at the wall, and it's going to take you 15-20 minutes to kind of get over yourself and to get over that and realize that it doesn't take that much strength to stick an axe into the wall. And for those of you that are worried about, oh my God, they're so heavy, or I don't know if I have the strength to do that. These are not that heavy. These are roughly a pound, if that whatsoever. And really, it's just an overhead motion. And for some of you that have shoulder injuries, or if you're handicapped and you can't do the overhead motion, we can show you an alternate technique, which is called the underhand. But today, we're just going to focus on the two-hand and single-hand overhead. So at my feet, I have two lines. These are like my foul lines if we're keeping score. So this tells you your distance of where you want to be. The goal here is once you land an axe in the wall, you want to remember where you placed your foot, and then you want to stand in that spot or place your foot there every single time thereafter. Okay? So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to show you two-handed method. I like to place my dominant hand on top, non-dominant underneath, so I'm a righty, so right on top, left on bottom, thumbs forward, and my grip is relatively loose. It's enough to hold the axe, but it's loose enough that when I throw it, it's going to slide right out of my hands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come straight over my head when I throw. Notice I'm not going to the right or the left. Reason being, one, you're going to throw it at an angle, and it's likely not going to stick. Two, if you have long hair, you wear big hoop earrings or something of that sort, these things, they're sharp. They're not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough if you're here and you swing it hard enough, you might give yourself a haircut, or you might wind up like on your way to looking like Helen Keller. We don't want that, guys, okay? You did sign a waiver after all, but let's not do that. So straight overhead, making sure the axe is nice and straight, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to center on the target. I like to hold my axe out like such. I want to lock my wrist out. Then I'm going to come straight overhead. I'm just going to take a little step and throw. I just let it slide right out of my hands. We did one rotation, and as you can see, I stuck it in the forward. Now, let's demonstrate the one-handed method. I'm going to walk down, retrieve my axe, push down the handle. Key thing here is don't walk down and retrieve your axe if the person in the other lane is throwing. Because let's just say, we don't want bad things to happen, we don't want an accident. All right, one-handed. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to place at the bottom portion of the axe. Okay, here on the handle. My grip is kind of at an angle here. It's not like I'm holding a hammer, it's more like this, okay? Now, since I'm right-handed, I'm going to center my right foot on the target. Similar to playing darts. If you ever played darts, it's a similar strategy. My right foot, center on the target, I bring my hand up, and then everything else is the same. I come straight up, I take a sip, and then I release. And look at that, we cut the bullseye clean in half. And that was not planned, that was really my second throw cold, but as you can see, just good technique, and allow the axe to do its thing, and you'll have good results. So, I hope you guys appreciated the video. Again, this is very simple, very easy. If you're intimidated by it, don't you worry. We have amazing staff here that will walk you through the process from beginning to finish. You'll have a good time. Just really don't try that hard. A lot of folks, if you're super competitive, just kind of let that go. Check the ego at the door. You're here to have a good time. You're here to be safe. And most importantly, make memories with everybody. So we're looking forward to seeing you. Thanks.